Alright, Scooby Gang, what do we find out? That's all the two victims of this crime have to say, it seems. What does everybody think? I can't be sure, but I really don't think either of them is responsible. Both merchants certainly have adequate motive to damage the other's stall. But the chance of both committing the same crime on the same night without crossing paths is virtually nil. Ow, shit. Sorry about that. Scratched myself a little too hard. We're good. It's not impossible that they were just out to steal each other's merchandise, but I don't believe that's what happened. Both of them have alibis confirming that they were somewhere else when the crime took place. I'm inclined to agree. I just can't see either of those merchants being responsible for what happened. So we're going to have to look elsewhere to find viable suspects. Where though? I mean, who could it possibly have been? Elisa's given up. It's impossible to say right now. We don't have any solid leads. We know who the culprit wasn't, but how are we supposed to start narrowing down who it was? The market itself seems unlikely to produce any further clues, so we should focus on our attention elsewhere. Actually, there is one thing that's been bugging me. There's one group of people involved in this whole situation whose actions don't seem to make any sense. Maybe, if we can work out the reasoning behind their strange behavior, we can come one step closer to finding our culprit. Whom do you mean? I'm talking about the market manager and his wife, the merchants in the market, the provincial army. They just straight up just wanted to arrest people and move on. I say them, the provincial army. They haven't done a thing to try and solve this crime, despite it happening right under their noses. And that begs the question, why not? The market manager said they are refusing to fulfill their role due to the tax issue, which means the provincial army should refuse to intervene in quarrels within the market as well. If that's the case, then why did they come and intervene this morning? Now that you mention it, that really doesn't make any sense. Their methods were atrocious, but the fact is, they brought that dispute to an end almost instantly. They did get involved. Yeah, one minute they're refusing to do anything, then the next they're taking a stand. It's definitely suspicious. My point exactly. There's definitely something unnatural about the way they're conducting themselves. And since we have no other leads, what do you say we go to the Army's guardhouse and take a look around? We might be able to learn something from them that could aid us in our investigation. That may be worth an attempt. The guardhouse isn't too far from here either. Let's head on over and see what we can find out. AP increased by 1 because you chose the provincial army. Alright, so there's the inn, there's the weapons and armor, there's the house. Alright, so we want to go in the opposite direction. And look how close they are. Hello. Aren't you those students from that military academy, was it? What are you doing here? We're terribly sorry to trouble you, but we were hoping you might be able to help us with something. Could we ask you a few questions about the incident that occurred at the Grand Market this morning? What? What does that have to do with you? We're visiting this town on a field study as students of Thor's military academy, and we would much appreciate the chance to see how experienced soldiers such as yourselves handle difficult everyday situations. This seems a perfect opportunity for an anecdotal case study and could prove most invaluable to our education if you'd permit it. Alright, stay here. I'll see what I can do. Nice, Laura.
It looks like we might be able to hear what they have to say for themselves after all. Nicely done, Laura. In times like these, we need to make good use of our positions. No one can fault a student for wanting to learn after all. But now comes the hard part. This makes me nervous. Well, let's just wait and see what we can get out of them. Remember, it's not always what they say that matters, or how they say it. And even more importantly, what they don't say. Right. So we're looking for probably some inconsistencies? I hope you appreciate us taking time out of our busy schedules for this. So what do you want? Make it quick. I'm a busy man, you know. He's not even trying to keep up appearances. Unbelievable.
I'll be brief then. We came to discuss the incident at the market this morning. Would we be correct in assuming that the provincial army will be conducting no further investigation? Is that all you came here to ask?
Is that all? Should the armed forces, charged with maintaining peace in this region, not be taking this matter more seriously?
Laura, I'm not sure. Got a big mouth for someone your age. And it seems you have a lot to learn about how military units actually work.
What do you mean?
Let me ask you this. What should the number one priority of the provincial army be in order to maintain the status quo? I'll tell you, their number one priority should be to enforce the will of their region's ruling lord,
Duke Alborea.
As members of the provincial army, the will of the nobility is absolute. We're just following our orders, protecting what we have a duty to protect. I assume you're referring to the local petition against the sales tax increase? So you're saying as long as the petition isn't withdrawn, the grand market isn't something you have a duty to protect? Interpret my words however you want. We're soldiers. We're following our orders. That's how the military works. And we don't need some fresh military academy inductees telling us how to do our jobs.
This is nuts. Does he even have a tiny shred of shame?
I was hoping we'd be able to get something out of him, but it sure doesn't seem too likely anymore. So, is that it then? I hope this has been enlightening. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a job to do.
Wait, would you mind answering just one more question?
Elliot? Fine, ask it.
Well, do you have any idea what might have happened to the goods Marco was handling? You know, the accessory merchant. All he had left was that one sample.
What are you talking about? The merchant from the capital, Hines, was the one who was planning on selling accessories. What?
What did you just say?
What are you looking at me like that for?
How do you know that? I was under the impression you hadn't investigated the matter at all. How peculiar. We only discovered that what each of the merchants was intending to sell a short while ago ourselves.
Played right into our hand. Sir, we have our own way of finding things out. You do well not to underestimate us. Now, we've wasted enough time answering your questions. We're leaving.
Bingo! Do you think...
The fact that they know what each of the merchants was selling means they did investigate the matter after all. But the burglary happened last night, and it was only first discovered this morning. Realistically, I don't think there was any opportunity during that time for them to do any digging, not without running into us.
Agreed. I suspect they knew what each merchant was planning to sell well in advance of yesterday's incident. Though that would be easy information for them to learn, since Duke Alborea must have issued permits for both stalls. That's true, and the army would have no trouble gaining access to transactions records for something like that. But why would they bother?
Maybe they needed to know so they could prepare. Prepare for what? I get the impression that the incident at the market has been carefully planned out for a while now. I don't think those two merchants being given permits for the same spot was a coincidence either. It was probably done to get them to start fighting, so they could get robbed while there was tension between them. Basically, to create a situation that couldn't be brought under control without the army's help. So the two merchants were being used all along. That seems to fit perfectly with what happened this morning. Meanwhile, the provincial army has shown no interest in actively working toward a solution, unless the market manager chooses to withdraw his petition. So they waited for things to get out of hand, then showed up to force both parties into an uncomfortable truce. Eventually, the merchants would get worn down enough that they'd feel like they have no choice but to withdraw the petition. This is turning out to be an even shadier situation than I thought.
Yeah, but thanks to Elliot, I do believe we've finally uncovered the truth of the matter.
That was indeed some very quick thinking you displayed, Elliot. You made a fine military strategist.
I just got lucky, that's all. So, what we know is the provincial army is somehow involved with the actual perpetrators of this crime. The only way to solve it once and for all, though, seems to be, well, to find them and catch them. But if this was carried out by members of the provincial army, that's not going to be an easy task.
No, I don't think anyone from the army was directly involved. The soldiers here are far too proud to dirty their hands with such escapades. I tend to agree. Really, whoever the culprits are, I doubt they're still here in Celdic. There just aren't many viable places to hide such a huge volume of goods without them being found.
Yeah, that's a good point. Maybe they escaped by train. No, that can't be. Boarding a train with that much merchandise would raise suspicion for sure. It would be less than a day since the burglary happened, so they can't have gotten far. Maybe we should ask around on the main roads and see if anyone saw anything out of the ordinary. Someone suspicious may have been spotted leaving or even entering the town.
That sounds like a wise course of action. Come, let's resume our search. We mustn't let the cowardly thief run free. I wouldn't dream of it.
Alright. Okay, I'm back. So now we need to talk to people that may or may not have witnessed them. Oh. Don't worry, the game has our backs. What is it, little girl?
Lulu, are you okay? Look what that nasty man did to her.
Is something the matter?
I was just chasing after Lulu near the west exit of town, and there was this weird man asleep along the side of the street. A weird man? To sleep in the midst of a bustling town like this, oblivious to its dangers, suggests he must possess formidable skill. Or he was just really drunk. The nasty smell coming off him nearly made little Lulu faint.
That's terrible.
It really was. I don't know who he is, but I'll have to keep an eye on Lulu to make sure she keeps her distance from him.
So he's not from this town, then?
I'm not sure. I only started seeing him around a few days ago. I'd never seen him before that. Really now. That sounds like it lead if ever I've heard one. If he's drinking in the middle of the day and he isn't Instructor Sarah, then he must not be then we know he's not a merchant at the very least.
Yeah, I think we should go talk to him. Let's have a look near the west exit and see if we can track him down. To the west exit! Hello there. Drink. Bring me another drink.
P.U. This guy reeks. How much has he put down?
It's only midday, and he's already completely blitzed. I don't think this is the man we're looking for. I think he'd have trouble pulling off a robbery. Sir, are you alright? We can help you back home if you'd like.
Shh. shut up. Leave me alone. I'm just a good-for-nothing who just lost his job. Looking after that nature park was my only life.
Nature Park? I wonder if he's talking about the Lunaria Nature Park we saw yesterday.
Oh, you kids know it? You see, I used to be the park ranger for that old place.
And then you lost your job?
Yes, out of nowhere too. I gave my life to that job, and I did. And then he just came and took it all from me. That damn official just showed up out of nowhere and told me I was sacked. You can't just take a man's livelihood off of him like that. It's not fair. That job was my life. My life.
Yes, we can see that. Something about this doesn't sound right. I agree. It hardly seems fair to take a man's job away from him without good reason.
Right? I'm so glad somebody understands how I feel. There's no way a bunch of kids like that are gonna do a better job than me.
Kids?
I was drinking here last night too, you see. A bunch of kids in ranger uniforms went walking out that town through the west exit. Weird thing was, they were carrying a bunch of wood boxes, too, in the middle of the night. Kids these days, I tell ya.
You don't think they could have been the nature park? I wouldn't even have considered it. But given its size, it would no doubt be a perfect hiding spot.
Yeah, they'd have no trouble stashing the merchandise there undetected. The men standing at the entrance yesterday were probably there as lookouts.
And if a provincial official was the one to tell them he was fired...
Sorry.
That's practically a smoking gun.
Huh? Did I say something useful or something? Don't know what I said, but if it helped you out, why not buy me a drink?
I would suggest you start trying to sober up yourself up instead. There's a good chance we may be able to recover both your park and your job.
What? We know our next stop. As soon as we're fully prepared, let's head on out to the Lunaria Nature Park.
Right.
Before the Lunaria Nature Park, side quests! Alright. There's two things we can do right now. Let's start with our optional side quest. Excuse me, would you happen to be, Lizzie?
That's correct. Does that make you the student from Thor's who, the market manager said would be coming then?
Yep, that's us.
We came to see you about the request you sent in. Could you explain the situation to us in full? Of course. I happened to come across someone's wallet by my store yesterday, you see. I kept it with me in hopes that they would come to pick it up, but no one's come to claim it. As such, I'd like to ask you all for your help in delivering it back to its owner. Would you be able to do that for me?
We'd be happy to help.
Thank you. Here's the wallet I found then.
Lost wallet.
We'll be sure to take good care of it then. I assume you've already inspected the contents? I did indeed. Unfortunately, there wasn't anything inside that could help to identify the owner.
What exactly was inside it anyway?
Well, naturally, there was Mira inside it. Like, a lot of Mira. This isn't just chump change we're talking about. The only other thing was a train ticket to Heimdall that was scheduled for tonight.
Sounds like the owner is a fairly well-off traveler then.
There's not much we can do with that as our only lead, though. I believe the train ticket is potentially our best lead.
Yeah, but what should we do with it? Should we go and ask at the station? Yeah, considering it's for the train that leaves tonight, I imagine that the owner is frantically searching for it. Which means they might have already been to the station themselves to ask about it.
Let's head over to the station then. Sorry for the trouble, but I'm counting on you for this.
Got lost wallet. And like the good Samaritans we are, we're not going to even touch the mirror.
After entering the station, they asked about whether or not there had been any inquiries in regards to lost property.
Yes, there was an inquiry. The wallet seems to match the description we received too. Can I ask when the inquiry was made? I believe it was this morning. A young lady came along in a panic, claiming that she was at a complete loss without her wallet and its contents. From what I could tell, she seems to have been traveling alone too. I get why she would be in a panic then.
Did she say anything else that can lead us to her?
She mentioned something about returning to the inn to do a thorough check, if I recall correctly. It's the weathercock right down the street. Can't miss it.
How convenient. We happen to be staying there ourselves.
Okay, let's go ask Margot. To the inn. Away!
Hey there, is something the matter?
Do you have a moment? There's something we'd like to ask you.
Reen explained the situation to Margot, and asked if anyone had come along looking for a wallet. Oh, you're looking for Annabelle? Bad timing though, she just left.
That's unfortunate.
But we have a name now at least. That makes life a lot easier. True, all that's left now is to actually meet with her. She mentioned something she'd be searching at the rest area in the Grand Market next, so you'll want to head there. Make sure you return it to her, okay?
We will. Let's go. Back to the Grand Market. Back and forth, back and forth. But as long as people are happy at the end of the day, that's what matters. The rest area by the market. Oh, over there. Excuse me. Excuse me. You wouldn't happen to know if a young lady came in here searching for a wallet, did you? Would you? She was indeed here a few moments ago, but she's gone now.
Do you know where she went then?
Unfortunately not. She did mention something about having no choice but to rely on Idios now, though. Does that help you out at all?
I think there's only one place that could be. Shall we make our way to the church?
That seems like our best bet for now. Alright. Idios, if you'll let me to your building, that'd be great. Yeah, it's the big old church building. Let's see, no one's questing. No request bowls. Hello. Would you happen to be Annabelle?
Oh, Idios, please have mercy on my poor soul. I simply cannot believe this. How am I supposed to live on, having lost all my Mira in a place like this? Looks like we found her.
The tragic heroine act made it kind of obvious. Unfortunately, we'll have to interrupt her. Excuse me.
Just who are all of you? Well, you can turn right around if you're planning to rob me. I no longer have any...
Please calm down. We just want to ask you something.
Are we correct in assuming that you are Annabelle? I am?
Huh, thought so.
You wouldn't happen to recognize this wallet, would you?
They showed Annabelle the wallet.
That's my wallet. Where did you find it?
Well, you see... They returned the lost wallet to Annabelle and explained the situation to her.
Thank you so much. I'm surprised to hear that a merchant from the Grand Market kept it safe for me, however. Kindness remains within people's hearts after all, it would seem.
Looks like that way, yeah.
Regardless, I'm very grateful that you found it for me. Is there any particular amount that you'd like in return? You can take half of what's currently in here if you'd like.
I don't think we can accept that.
Your thanks alone is enough. I see. Well, how about this then? I purchased it as a souvenir at the Grand Market before the Great Wallet search began.
Pickard plush.
I see no reason you can't accept that. In fact, I insist. I hope you find it useful.
Thank you.
We gratefully accept then. You're very welcome. Thank you again for finding my wallet. So you managed to find the owner after all, then? Thank goodness. I really can't thank you enough.
I'm glad that we could be of help.
Please excuse us then.
Alrighty. One more request to do. And, where is he located? We need to go speak with the market manager. Excuse us, but would you mind giving us some details about the monster you want exterminated? Not at all. The provincial army did say that they would handle it, but they don't exactly seem to be in a hurry to do so. That's why we had to request that all of you take care of it instead. My apologies for that.
It's perfectly fine. Please don't worry about it. Just what sort of monster is it then?
From what I've heard, it seems to be a massive avian monster. It appeared last night, supposedly. Worse still, it's appeared right in the middle of the highway and is blocking any passage through it. As such, we really need this to be taken care of quickly. As for its specific location, you'll find it by heading west once you've left town. It's apparently situated itself on a stone bridge located on the way to Heimdallr.
Got it. We'll take care of it as fast as possible.
We'll report back once we've done so too. Alright. I know our quest, our big stuff lies to the west as well, but it looks like we'll have to be coming back real quick once we finish off this monster.
We should take a right here to reach the nature park.
Yes, but
Right. Let's go.
we're continuing left because monster extermination. In retrospect, I probably should have done this quest first. Is that our bird? Warning, warning.
This looks tough. Careful. Here we go.
Alright, let's take this thing on. Everyone, get motivated.
Okay. Right.
Alright, let's get a flame burge on.
Turn to flames. Burn! Now.
Armor breaker.
Shatter!
Right.
Oh, great. Oh shoot, it's going after her.
Give it up, everyone.
Aerial. Uh-oh. That's a pretty powerful wind spell.
Go. There.
Let's go.
Now's our chance.
I've got you.
Here we go.
I can do this.
Good, it's been delayed as well.
Turn to flames. Burn! Go!
Get him, Reem.
Right.
Let's go ahead and... Oh. Use a craft. Detector.
Analyzing enemy attack patterns. Analysis complete.
Let's see. Weak to earth and fire. A ferocious bird of prey. Pulls prey upwards with a whirlwind and then catches it with its sharp talons.
My turn. Shatter!
Armor breaker. Ow.
Go.
I'm Leaf Cutter. I missed.
It's my turn.
Crap, I can't, let's see, who's it targeting? Looks like Elliot. Elliot has full health. Can't really do much about this. Unless I have, decent art. I don't.
Turn to
Flame Burge.
burn. Go.
Oh! I impeded it. Alright. Here you go, Reen.
Thanks.
Of course. Shatter!
I missed.
My turn. There.
One more. Of course I missed.
Right. Turn to flames. Burn. Go.
So how long can you stay on that? Let's see. Earth and fire.
Arcus activate.
Needle shot. Oh, it's been petrified, hasn't it? Yeah.
Arcus activate. Huh.
There we go.
Safe for now. I did it.
Level up.
I've only.
Defeat the quest monster. Now to report back. I'll see you guys in a second. Alright, let's report in. It's dead. Oh ho, I see you've taken care of that monster. Really can't thank you enough. I'll have to let those who use the highway regularly know right away. Of course, first comes your reward for a job well done. Here, take this. Got 5 new materials. Nice. Feel kind of bad receiving this much. There's no need to. You've definitely earned it. Apologies for leaving all the work to you, but good luck with the investigation too. And that's it for that. Alright, let's see. I'm gonna make a quick stop here and then we'll head out. Alright, so before we go to the nature preserve, or park, whatever, we need to talk to you here. Red Moon Rose, Chapter 3. Onward to the park. Alright, here we are. Lunaria Nature Park.
Doesn't seem like anybody's here. I wonder what happened to those bossy guys who were here before.
Probably inside.
If they really are the culprits, maybe they've run away already?
This woodland is too dense to reliably intuit whether anyone awaits within.
Yeah.
What's this?
Setting up.
It's a bracelet.
One of the accessories.
How did a bracelet come to be in a place such as this?
Just as I thought. This bracelet has the same design on it as the ones that the merchant from the capital was planning on selling.
Oh, goody. They've been through here.
You're sure?
Positive. There's not a doubt in my mind that it was designed by the same person. Care to give a second opinion on that, Laura?
I'm hardly qualified to weigh in on recent trends, but there do seem to be a number of similarities between this bracelet and the merchant's goods.
So the fact that it's here means...
They've been through here.
It's extremely likely the culprits we're looking for are inside this park.
Sure seems that way to me.
It's fine, Elliot.
It only opens from the inside. I suppose that leaves us little choice.
Are you going to destroy it?
Laura?
Will you be able to?
The lock seems quite solid, but my sword should be strong enough to.
Wait,
You know, we're talking about breaking and entering
I'll
here.
do it. I can get it done more quietly.
Oh?
Really?
What are you going to do?
Hopefully we haven't upset her.
The 8 Leaves, 1 Blade School's 4th form. Autumn Leaf Cutter.
Hmm?
Yay!
Seriously?
Wow, you cut it right in two.
I did, thankfully.
Spectacular. It's an honor bearing witness to one of the skills of the 8 Leaves School.
Thanks, but I'm still more or less a beginner. Anyway, we don't have much time left. Let's head inside and see if we can find him.
I mean, if you're on the 4th form, doesn't that mean anything?
We need to find them before the sun starts to set.
Looks like we can still make it after all.
Excellent. Come then, we must make haste.
Someone's sure giddy about this, especially since we're breaking and entering. You know. Not to lay it too heavy on that, but, you know, technically doing something illegal. But hey, whatever. No one seems to care. I'm not about to stop anyone.
There's tons of little stone monuments in here.
Yeah. What do you think they're supposed to be?
Ruins? Oh.
I imagine they were made by the animists in this province.
Alright, let's get going. Ooh, new enemies.
Now's our chance. Let's get him. Go.
Alright, well, they're mushrooms, so burn them. They seem to be pretty good.
Analyzing enemy attack patterns. Analysis complete.
Alright, yep, weak to fire. Resistant to earth and water, huh? A massively swollen fungus paralyzes organisms that approach it and slowly feeds on their nutrients.
It's my turn.
Of course.
My turn.
I can do this.
Alright, you know what? Yeah, let's
Arcus,
heat wave.
Right.
Smash him.
Now.
I'll pick you up.
There we go. One left.
Here we go.
Finish it, Reen. And Elisa.
I've got you.
Or don't.
Right. Hey. You still have a lot of training to do.
Level up.
We're done.
Ooh, boxes. And none in them. Alright, let's get going. Let's go find us some robbers. A rhino beetle.
Well, shall we begin? Right.
Alright, burn.
Go.
There we go.
Right.
I'll just burn them. Alright, Elliot, if you will.
Analyzing enemy attack patterns.
Wait, did it fail? Ow!
Right.
Oh, it went through. A large insect monster with a horn resembling a blade. Uses it to forcefully shatter foes. Oh, good thing he... Oh, it brings him out of it. That's cool. Alright, in that case... Soul Blur.
My turn.
It's my turn. Go!
My turn.
Here we
Alright,
go.
Let's keep going.
Okay, where was I? Going this way, so I could loot. Chest. Sepith. Yeah, eye drops. Neat. It's one big circle. Well, at least we have a map, unlike some of the other games where we were just kind of on our own. What we have here? An antidote. Did I miss something? Yes, I did. How did I do that? Curio Bomb. Let's see what's over here.
Oh, a treasure chest.
Mushrooms. Level ups for both of us.
This way's a dead end.
A citrus bottle.
Yeah, this park covers a lot more area.
A lot more area than I was expecting.
It's a treasure chest.
We just got it, Elisa. Alright, what does this thing do? Let's see. Citrus bottle. Prevents faint. Sure. Probably give everyone else something. There we go. Eh. Let's go. The correct way. Wrong button.
A challenging foe. We should engage it with care.
This looks tough.
Shoot.
Careful.
I was trying to knock him back, but didn't work. Gordy Chief. I remember these things from Crossbow. What are y'all doing here? Vacationing out here?
There.
It's my turn.
Alright, let's have some fire in here. There we go, got rid of the beetle.
Right.
Now to
Let's get
analyze.
attack patterns. I've got it.
A primate that dwells in the forest. Its blows are so powerful they knock the recipient unconscious.
My turn.
Here you go.
Now. I'll pick you up.
This ain't gonna end well. Ow. You alright, Laura? That looks like it hurt.
Let's go.
Go.
Autumn. Leaf cutter.
Now's our chance.
Get him.
I've got you. Ha!
And it's burning. Here you go, Laura. Ow.
Go.
Alright, burn.
I can do this. Fire!
Right.
Here we go.
And is dead. You wanna come play?
Is everybody okay?
Oh, that was settled rather easily. I'm going backwards. Alright, we're moving on. Oh, ain't this place a beaut? Oh,
Oh, there's a stream here. This seems like a nice spot.
ah, I know what that means. Or do I? I guess I don't. Oh, these are new. Let's see. Oh, we done near about missed something. Great, I can't do anything. Tear bomb. Run! I guess the one benefit of there not being any chest messages in this game. I do miss them though. Alright, so there's another dead end over here, which means there's treasure.
It's a
Level up for Laura. Airstrike.
I can't sense anyone in this area.
Okay. Alright, let's go right first. And we got a battle scope. Nice.
that looks like a strong one. Be careful.
I will, as soon as it turns around. I'm going after it. Stupid log. Come on. That was rough. Mean died like twice.
Oh, a treasure chest.
Coral ring. Let's see. What did that do? Provincial. Give you something there to do, Elliot. Alright, one more spot. Get it, get it, get it. Ooh, hang on. I didn't go this way. Because there's gotta be something here. Antidote. A chest. Celestial bomb. Let's see. How often am I using Elisa's? Just in case. I've got a little bit of money. I can afford it. Well, she is using Thella, so...
Just how deep does this forest go?
We must be pretty far in now. I'd imagine we're almost there.
Ooh. Sun's happening over there. Holy cow. What are they protecting? Okay. Where am I going? I get turned around here.
It's a treasure chest.
Tear bomb. Well, hello. Monster in a box.
Here we go.
Oh, goody. Autumn leaf cutter. Ow. Alright, let's go with... You know what, Blessed Arrow.
Hang in there.
'Cause I know what I'm doing.
You have my thanks.
Go for it. Radiant...
Behold, my most powerful strike. Radiant breakdown.
There we go. Now it's just a normal fight. On those panda things, I ran into them, so they're already scanned, but couldn't show that battle.
Take this.
My turn.
Go help them out.
My turn.
It's my
Ooh,
turn.
hang in there, Reen. Blessed Arrow.
You have my thanks.
Whew, that was actually pretty good. Oh good, they didn't get it.
Now.
I've got you.
Ow. Hang in there, Reen.
My turn.
Kill it.
Right.
Da-da-da, ba-da-da-da-da.
Fire.
Right.
I don't want you getting that, but I can't do anything about it. Great. Resounding beat. That's not gonna help Reen that much. Screw it. Drink up.
Thanks.
You missed. Which means...
Too slow.
My turn.
There we go, it's poisoned. Let's see, there, you should be weak to fire.
Right.
Finish it.
Right. You still have a lot
There
of
we go. Angel now reached level 2. Got Fortuna. And Brave. Got Forte. And now 2 turns. The strength plus 25%. Got Heat Wave. Eh. Alright, Reen, you, really need some help there. There you go. All better now, buddy. Oh, hey, a chest. A Tira Bomb. Sweet. And already we're leveling up again. Alright, let's keep progressing. Vaserine. Okay, it's just a bunch of mushrooms.
Is that a treasure chest?
Yes, it is. Ah. Golden sphere, not worth it. After all that. Alright, let's get out of here. Oh boy.
Oh hey, there's an Orbman charging station.
Thank you.
We must be in the most remote reaches of the park.
Rest. Let's see. Alright, while I can. As well as another one of those. One of these. And I'm gonna make a nice little save. I feel dirty for saving over a save file. Let's do it.